Hello everyone, it's DA here to give you the rest of Devstream 1.14. This is going to be the highlight of everything else that they spoke about except the melee rework. I already gave you guys the melee rework in full, so this is going to be about everything else. So to start things off, Acolytes will be returning on the 7th of August, the 7th of this month. Now these mini bosses are the ones who drop some of your most powerful mods in the game. Some of the most powerful melee mods, powerful primary and secondary mods, so you don't want to miss them. The Blood Rush body count mods, these guys are the ones who drop it. Now if you want these mods, the Stalker Acolytes are the ones that you will need to hunt. However, you will not be able to see which mods they drop until the end of that mission, and it is also going to be based on RNG. So you know, starting from the 7th, make sure that you grind really hard, you farm those items, because you never know, your friend might need these mods, or you might want to sell them in the future. Now the next thing is that they will also be flushing out the plans to feature the best looking dojos in the game. This system will be based on the creativity and the decoration placements of certain clans, and they will highlight them based on their tier of clans. So you will see the Moon Clan, the Ghost Clan, the Shadow Clans, and so on and so forth. So when you enter the solo chart, you will be able to see these clans next to the dojo nodes, and that is going to be one of the ways that you will be able to enter into those clans, see what they have, see how beautiful it is, and possibly will also be one of those things that might want to sway you into joining those clans as well. DE also confirmed that they will be adding new sets of decorations and building materials from every single tile set within the game. This also means that the whole clan decoration contest will become highly competitive. So if you are a clan that is involved in this kind of stuff, well, you might want to get started and start saving up so you guys can buy all this incredible and beautiful items. Now moving on from that, we have some visual and gameplay updates. If you guys remember the Railjack demo from TennoCon 2018, the Corpus ships, the Corpus tile set, the Corpus items and enemies, they have the updated graphics. Now DE talked about this updated graphics within Devstream 105, 109, and they are finally pushing it out. Now this new graphic updates and these new systems will be shared across all Corpus tile set. The latest in the works is going to be the Corpus Gas City. This one feels much like Blade Runner meets Ghost in the Shell meets Star Wars, all put together in that juiciness of Warframe. The buildings are broken into different segments to highlight some lore connections as far as what happened within the old war or something that happened after the war. Now the devs also talked about the possibility of having new missions and quests to reintroduce players to this amazing and beautiful tile set. So I cannot wait to see what DE will do with that. Another great addition to this is that these new features will have a lot of environmental items that will be getting a snapping effect. This means that you will be able to balance on or hold on to certain ledges and lines without falling down, just like the way you do with some of your zip lines. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I'm glad that they is actually finally putting this into the game. And I just hope that they will add this to the Captura scenes as well. Now wall hopping is one of the biggest issues that they've been talking about for a while, and wall hopping will be removed from the game. So when you go across walls and you bounce along, yeah, they will remove that animation. They will be bringing back the wall running. If you guys remember from the early stages of Warframe, wall running was the thing, so they will be bringing it back, but they will update the animations. They will improve some of the things such as where you are running across ledges, edges, corners, bumps, and things around the wall, so that way it will actually feel a lot better. DE mentioned that they realized that the hop just doesn't fit the whole Space Ninja theme and doesn't fit what they were looking for, so get ready to get that nostalgia feeling back. And I'm really excited to see how DE will implement this and some of the new animation styles as well. Vauban, Nyx, and Titania will be getting some reworks. Now this is DE just touching on a couple of things that they will be doing for them. Some of them will be more than the others. Vauban will be able to charge up its Tesla mines, which is the only thing they spoke about. The longer you hold it, the higher the amount of damage. And to be honest, I think Vauban needs more rework than just charge damage. I think he needs something better. This one will drain additional energy, so the longer you hold it, the more the amount of energy it drains. Now as far as Titania is concerned, one of the few things that they mentioned is the collision effect on her ultimate. They will be adjusting that, and I'll just be honest, at this point, I really don't know what to expect from a Titania rework. I don't even know what to think. I don't play Titania that much, but let me know if you play Titania, what would you expect them to do in her rework? Now lastly, we have Nyx, and I'm sure a lot of Nyx players will be happy about this. Nyx will be getting some great changes. Her psychic bolts will be completely removed from the game. Her third ability, which is her 3, will be moved all the way up to 2, which means Nyx will now need a new third ability. One thing they did confirm, however, is that her third ability or new third ability will be a debuff ability, so that is one of the things that they are going for, and they're also going to open up the forums so players can suggest what they think Nyx should have in her third ability. Now, as far as the melee rework is concerned, DE specifically said that this rework will shift the way the current meta works. Basically confirms what I've mentioned in my previous video. This whole rework will change the whole meta. Channeling and charge damage is going to be part of the new meta, and also remember that this is DE adding more info to their confirmations from Devstream 110 and Devstream 111. So if you were wondering about my previous infos on the new metas, this is where I got the information from, and this is why. Channeling will no longer drain energy, and the channeling mods will also be renamed and slightly tweaked to charged mods. Now for more info on the melee rework, I have a full coverage of it and I have uploaded it to the channel. Thanks for watching this video, hope you find it informative, and I'll see you in the next one.